Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today we have another siege weapon tutorial. This time we're going to go for a siege tower, and I think this will complete our siege weapon array. We have 5 in total now, and this tower is probably one of my favourites as it is something I can see rolling up to a castle wall or castle gate and helping siege with the soldiers running up the tower, climbing across the bridge and entering into the enemy castle. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed. And with that, let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, to start our siege tower, we're going to begin with the wheels here, and I've marked out these yellow points where the wheels are going to go. So you want to take a spruce plank and press that down wherever you want the first and front wheel to go. The siege tower will face out in this direction. Then we want to count by 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one, place a spruce plank again. Then coming across, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across with your spruce plank, and then the 4th one right there. Then starting with this front wheel, we're going to put upside down spruce stairs on the spruce block. Place a spruce plank on top with upside down stairs again. Another full block on top of those upside down stairs, this time regular facing stairs inwards. A block behind those. More stairs on top facing in with 1 block joining them together. On the bits on the inside, we're going to place a polished deep slate wall on the 4 sides like that, with a polished deep slate block right in the centre. Place a dark oak button in the centre of that. Then a spruce trapdoor on these full blocks here and on the edge ones. Finally, a spruce trapdoor on the front, top and on the back. And that's going to be our front wheel. For the back wheel, we're going to do it a little bit smaller than the front, so we're going to do upside down stairs once again on this spruce block. This time a full block on top of those with an inward facing stair on the top of the full block, and then another block connecting those up. Place your polished deep slate block in the centre with the dark oak button. Then a spruce trapdoor on the full blocks and on the fronts, top and side. And that's you have your front wheel and back wheel, and you want to repeat these designs on the other side as well. Okay, now we have the 4 wheels in place. We're going to add in a frame, and we're going to use the regular dark oak logs, and we're going to come to the back wheels now, and from the very centre block here on the polished deep slate, just bring dark oak logs across. Come to the front side, and you want to go from this full block of spruce right here, bring those all the way across. Then we want to simply join those up with our dark oak logs to make the bottom part of our frame. From this corner here, bring it up by another 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. The same on this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then bring this all the way across until we get to one before of our frame at the bottom. Join the ones at the front up along the top again. So these ones at the back are actually going to go up by 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Same on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Then again we just join those up along the top. You actually want to come in one from our front and from this block right here. We're just going to go up until we meet with this top frame block and bring the logs right across. Do the same on the other side as well. Bring that up and bring those across. Come around to the back, and where we have this line already, meet that up again on this back side. And then we actually want to count 6 more blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th one here, bring another beam across, so you should have a gap of 6 here, and a gap of 4 at the top. And we do want to copy that all the way around, keeping this log of the frame and line on all 4 sides. Then finally, to finish things off with our logs, take a temporary block, place it on the corner with a log on top, like that. Break that temporary block away, do the same on the other side, and then place temporary blocks along the bottom and place logs facing up along those. Break those temporary blocks away, Now we're going to use a lot of stripped spruce logs and stripped dark oak logs, and you want to come to the inside of our tower here, and on the sides where the wheels are, we're actually just going to add in these blocks facing upwards, and we're just going to alternate these a little bit randomly. So you have something like that, just to look like some of the wood is more weathered than other parts of the wood, and you want to do this the same on the opposite side as well. Then along the front, we're only going to do at the bottom section here, like that. On the back, we're going to leave this open. On the two sides, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add in one stripped spruce or dark oak, alternating up the side, one up the middle, and one up the other side, like that. Do the same on the back and on this other side here. For the front, we're going to do a little bit differently. We are going to come down on the sides and the middle, but then actually along the bottom, we're going to do a row of blocks, something like that. Moving up to the top, we're going to leave the front, which is going to be facing out this way. We're going to leave this open. On the sides, we're going to do the same pattern we've done here. So along the sides, we're going to have the stripped oak and the stripped dark oak and stripped spruce. On the back though, at this side here, we're just going to fill in this entire square full of the blocks. And there we go, we should have a tower now full of the stripped dark oak, the stripped spruce. We have the frame in place, we have spaces for little window details, we have the entrance or exit I should say for the soldiers at the top, and we should have the entrance back here for the soldiers to enter the siege tower. We're going to fill in some of the gaps now, and first of all come to the front. I'm just going to put upside down spruce stairs along the top and regular stairs along the bottom. For these ones here, we're going to do a spruce stair on the bottom, an upside down spruce stair at the top, and then in the middle we're going to do some spruce trapdoors like that on the inside of the block. We're going to repeat that on all the sides, so stairs along the bottom, upside down stairs at the top, and then trapdoors in the middle sections. Okay, let's move on to some dark oak details now. So we're going to take some dark oak slabs, and underneath of this log here, place a slab and then one out. Place a slab along the bottom of these ones and do the same on that side. Coming up now, and place a dark oak stair on the ends of these with the slabs going across. Place fences on top of this until we meet the top of this log block, and then place 4 more fences, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of these stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then once we go up to the open area here, we're going to do an upside down stair on the block on the inside right here above the stripped logs. So upside down dark oak stair either side. We're going to do 4 slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a full block, then a slab, full block, slab, full block, and then slabs all across again. Then we're going to do a stair on the ends facing out. Then fill in this entire area with some spruce trapdoors. Now we can add in some dark oak fence gates behind of these stairs, and then place a temporary block with another fence gate, temporary block, fence gate, temporary block, fence gate, one on the wood and one on top of there again. And this looks like ropes that is holding over this bridge. And just do the same on the other side again. Now we're going to add in some dark oak trapdoors and dark oak signs on the corners of all the junctions here, and that's going to look like bracing that's going to be holding this siege tower together. So where we have a corner, we're going to add in dark oak trapdoors like that, come down by 1 and out by 1. We can't put one there because of the fence gate. But on this corner here we can put it, so we add in the trapdoors. We come down by 1, out by 1 on the sides. Come to this section when it meets the log going across. We have the blocks, the trapdoors there, trapdoors above, to the side, down below, and to the other side. And you see how it looks like a piece of bracing that is holding these logs together. Do the same on this corner as well. Like that. And then down to this other corner here. And then finally this corner, we will have to remove this spruce trapdoor, so we can add in the bracing for that. And we're actually not going to extend it over to this section here, it's going to be only on this main tower right here. Going across in between, we're going to add in some dark oak signs. That's going to go on each one of the cross beams. You should have something now that looks like this. We're going to repeat all of this on the back side here and on the other side here. On the front side, we don't need to add it too many places because most of these sections have been covered up, but things like here, we will add it. So go ahead and do that. And you should be left with something that looks like this. We have the bracing with the trapdoors and the signs all the way around on all of the corners and cross beams. Now let's go up to the top and work on the large wheels that are going to be used as a pulley system to raise and lower this bridge section. We're actually going to use some polished deep slate again to tie in with the wheels down at the bottom. So come on the inside and place a polished deep slate block on the very middle one of this cross beam at the top. Then we're going to do an upside down polished deep slate stair with a regular stair facing outwards like so. We're going to do an upside down stair on that one on either side, and then we're going to place another full block on top of those. Then a regular stair facing out, upside down stair, regular stair on top of those with a full block connecting those up. Then from these full blocks, we're going to place a polished deep slate wall. And that's going to be our first wheel here. We need to repeat that on this side. Then we're actually going to use a smoker in the middle, so place a smoker right there. Bring that across. You may want to fly or climb to the other side and bring that out by one more than we have there and there. Underneath of that end smoker, we're going to place a grindstone facing to the side with a dark oak button in the very centre, and do that again on the other side with a grindstone and the button. Then we take our dark oak fence gate again, and on this full block place a fence gate and then open it. That just looks like it is attached to this pulley system and helping pull this rope upwards. Then take a dark oak slab, place it on top of this corner block, on the top half of this stair block, and the bottom half of our smoker. Same on the other side. And that just looks like extra bracing holding that all in place. And once again, do that on the other side. The build is getting there, we just need to add in a few extra pieces here and there. So come to the very back and we need to add in a ramp for the soldiers to get inside of this tower. So take a dark oak slab and place one on the second block right there. We need to add in some temporary blocks to add in one below that, and another underneath that again, and one finally on the floor level. Connect the ones along the floor like that, and then connect the ones in the middle with some spruce slabs. And that's going to be a nice little ramp for the soldiers to get in and out of. Finally, we can add some dark oak fences on the sides here and here. Flying up to the very top of this tower, we're going to add in a row of dark oak fences with the end two coming down. Then we're going to add some chains to the back of these at varying lengths, whatever you think. Doesn't really matter, it just looks like chains that can maybe be extended out to help tie down this tower if it needs to be secured in place. A final detail for the front is to add in some dripstone along the tops of these logs here and just make it too high. That way it looks pretty menacing as it's coming towards the wall, and any soldiers that may jump off or try and climb on is a little bit of a hazard for them. We're almost done now, we just need to add in some floors on the inside of this tower. So come to the inside, and along the bottom here we're going to do a ring of dark oak slabs along the edges of these logs right here, filling in the middle with some spruce slabs. Then on the third block in, so 1, 2, 3, we're going to add in 2 spruce planks and bring them up in line with our first cross beam here. At this level we're actually going to leave this 2x2 gap. Everything else we're going to fill in with spruce slabs. And that will be our first floor. We can add in a 2 wide ladder and takes us up. Then come in, turn around, and on this wall here we're going to add in some more spruce planks and bring those up until you meet this other beam here. Again, it's going to be a 2x2 ladder. And again we're going to add in a spruce slab floor in line with this dark oak log. Finally, add some spruce trapdoors to cover up this hole and some spruce fences going up the sides of this entrance right here. And the final thing that I've done is decorate out the interior just with some barrels, chests, crafting tables, some fletching tables, and then some armor stands and tools around. A little bit of lighting as well, simulating what the soldiers might need when they're going into battle. They may need some weapons, they may need some armor, arrows, things like that. And then finally, as they make their way up this final tower here, an extra bit of lighting, and they can go and run across the bridge into the castle that they may be sieging. So guys, there we go, you have your very own siege tower to go along with all of the other siege weapons in our array here in our little build world. I hope that you enjoyed the video and I hope that you like this tower. I think it turns out great. I love the bracing and the deep slate cogs at the top pulling in the bridge up and down. If you enjoyed, then please leave a like and consider subscribing. It would really help the channel out. And until the next one, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.